verse number 108 onwards, please. Avyaktanamni paramesha shakti anadya vidya trigunatmika para karyanumeya sudhiyaiva maya yaya jagat sarvamidam prasuyate sannapya sannapi uvayatmikano bhinnapya bhinnapi uvayatmikano Sangapyananga hi uvayatmikano mahadhutanirvachaniya rupa. Now, this ignorance is introduced. So far, while doing the Atma Anatma Vivechana, the discrimination between who I am and what it is not, we have already seen that this gross body, all its various conditions, childhood, youth, old age, fatness, thinness, its nature of being born, growing, disease, dying away, all these things belong to the gross physical body. It doesn't belong to you, the self, the absolute. Not knowing my own nature because of the ignorance, I drag the limitation of the body onto myself. Upadhi, yesterday we were discussing that. Upadhi, physical body, a upadhi, like a role. Your sense organs, a role. The limitations belongs to the role. Very clearly, when you look at your own anubhava, experience in life, clearly you can see. As a child, when I am growing up, that time, the body is a child. And the same body has grown up to be 15, 20-year-old. I say, I am young. The body becomes adult, 45, 50. I say, I am an adult. Now 70 old, I say I am old. Very clearly you see, with the growing, changing body, which was a child, which was young, which was adult, now it is old. It was born, now it is dying. And the physical body does not feel the birth, the growth, the change, or the death. I feel. So all these conditions belongs to the physical body, not to the I, the awareness. With the gross body, after seeing it, you went to the subtle body. The sense organs go on changing. Andhatva, mandatva, patutva, dharma. The eyes are bright as a youngster, dull when you are old, in a little adult, cataract, blind when you are growing very, very old. So these are the conditions of the eyes. Natu atmanaha dharma is not the dharma, nature of the eye. The eyes are bright, the eyes are dull, eyes goes through cataract. Ears can listen, has the power to listen, now slowly losing its power. Now the ear is deaf. So with the eyes, I say I can see. With the ear, I say I am deaf. So who am I? Deaf or seer? Are you getting that point, please? So very clearly, if you thus sit down and analyze, you can see this I is different from the gross body, all the sense organs, also all the thoughts, memories of every kind, including the I thought itself, because this I thought is ahankara. Ahankara means aham karomiti buddhi, kartadi abhimana. I am the doer, I am the enjoyer. When the eyes see, the eye immediately jumps into the stream and say, I see. Ears hear, the eye jumps in and says, I hear, or I cannot hear. This feeling of like, dislike, pain, pleasure, it all belongs to the I. Vishayanam anukulye sukhi, viparyaye dukhi. Remember that, huh? How beautiful. I hope you get the picture completely. Are you getting that? If you get that picture completely in life, sukha dukkha will continue. Painful, pleasant feelings will continue. But no more you shall condemn yourself as I am happy or unhappy. You are the absolute Ananda Swarupa, happiness itself. Because object of love is source of happiness. I am the object of love. I love myself. Everybody loves himself. So naturally, you have to be the source of happiness. And having seen it, the relative comfort and discomfort makes no difference to you. Of course, you don't choose to be discomfort. You don't look for discomfort. You don't look for being uncomfortable. No. If it comes in life, excellent. Like it, I don't have to look for a disease. Health is nice, but if the disease comes, can cure it, fantastic. Cannot cure, what to do? Your attitude becomes so beautiful. That is how you are aware of yourself continuously. You see yourself as to who you are. Very clearly you see, recognize. Now, the question comes, if I am like this, that I am the absolute happiness, logically convincing, experientially true, how does it happen that I took myself with a gross body? I take myself to be hungry, thirsty, comfortable, uncomfortable. Why is it? Because of the ignorance. And this ignorance when he brought in, let us start with to explain it very clearly. I want to do that. See for yourself. You take into account your dream. Okay? You take into account your dream. Abhyaktanamni paramesa sakti. This ignorance while introduced, he says, it is the Shakti of the Ishvara. Before you get into that, first you see how exactly this identification begins. How does this appearance begin? This creation, this physical body appears to be, the mind appears to be. Now, in order to do that, look at the creation. Your own physical body you look. This morning, while sitting down just to think how to explain it easily, a very nice idea came. Please see. Your own physical body. Look at your own physical experience. Now it is early morning, 6:30. All of you must have got up by 4:30, 5, around that. Before that, the 7 hours, what did you do? Slept. Listen, slept. What is the difference between sleep and death? What is the difference between sleep and death? When you go to sleep, there is a hope. I shall wake up. When you die, that hope is gone. That is why they say Nidra. Nidra is sleep. Mahanidra is death. Great sleep. Are you getting that? What is the difference between absence from home and being dead? When you are absent from home also, you are dead for the people. But there is an idea that one day she will come back, one day he will come back. Whereas in death, an absence where you know the fellow will never return. Therefore, when ordinary travel is known as a prayana, the death is known as Mahaprayana. Yatra, Mahayatra. Are you getting that? Language is very beautiful. Yatra, Mahayatra. Yatra is a travel. A travel in which there is a hope of your returning. Mahayatra means finished. You shall not come back again. Same thing, Nirvana. What is Nirvana? Nirvana means liberation, freedom. Buddhists have taken that word very well. Nirvana. Mukti, Nirvana, all in Upanishadic words, but in Buddhism is very popular. Nirvana. Nirvana means what? Freedom. Vanam dukkham, where all the dukkha is gone. No more there is any pain. You are happy with yourself. So that is freedom. You are living with the body, but you are not affected by it. What is Mahanirvana? Mahanirvana again means death. The body is gone, never to identify it again. I read it, the Sanskrit is so beautiful. Yatra, Mahayatra. Nidra, Mahanidra. Prayana, Mahaprayana. Okay, so now between the sleep and the waking, what is the difference? And during your sleep, what happened to your world? Your world. Do you remember your body? Do you remember your strength, your weakness, your disease, your health? Nothing you remember. Andha anando bhavati. Upanishads declare beautiful. Andha anando bhavati. The blind forgets that he is blind. The deaf forgets that he is deaf. Poor forgets that he is poor. King forgets that he is king. In that state, during that deep sleep, where everything is rolled into total ignorance, a world is projected, you call it a dream. Right? A world is projected. Now you are dreaming. Like one day, Janaka, the great king, while relaxing in the royal garden, slept off. And then he got into a huge dream. The dream is, he was the king of a kingdom. He had so many subjects, wives, children. And suddenly the kingdom is affected by a huge drought. As a result, there is no food available for anybody. All the subjects are miserable, crying. The queens, at last they have also been affected, they are crying. Now his prince, they are also miserable. When there is everywhere there is wailing, crying, pain, misery, groaning, the king wakes up. And then he calls around him the ministers were there, they are waiting. He asked them a question, which one is true? Whether I am the king of Mithila, Janaka, dreaming as the king of a famine-stricken kingdom, or I am the king of that famine-stricken kingdom with subjects, queen, prince and princesses crying, and now I am dreaming as the king of Mithila. Which one is right? Because when I am here, that is unreal. When I am there, this is unreal. Which one is true? Whether I am king here, dreaming as that king of that kingdom, or I am that king, dreaming as this kingdom, dreaming as this king. Which one is true? A very pertinent question. Understand? It's amazing. Which one is real? In your waking life itself, you can understand. Sometimes you have a doubt about a person. You are suspicious. A man must be doing that, I think she has taken my thing and gone. Or he is stealing my thing and gone. Sometimes you have a doubt. Listen carefully. You have a doubt. Which one is true? When you doubted, is it true? Because for that moment, it appeared to be true. Are you getting that point? At that moment, it appeared to be true. You suffering. Then doubt goes away. But just because it is gone, can you say it was not there? If it was not there, why are you suffering? But your doubt, does it have any basis? Because the person has not stolen anything. The fact he has not stolen. What you thought stolen is there in your room. I blamed the squirrel for my mala. The mala is there, waiting. Poor squirrel has not taken it. But I am thinking, squirrel has taken it. Understand? This is where comes three things. If you know thing as it is, no problem. If you don't know at all, no problem. If you know and don't know, problem comes. These are the three principles. When you go to deep sleep, understand, now look into your dream. When you are dreaming, if it is pure deep sleep, no problem. Fully awake, no problem. You have gone to sleep but not sleeping. Dream projected. Are you getting that point, please? If you are awake, you have no problem. If you are sleepy, if you are totally asleep, no problem. But gone to sleep, not awake. He is not awake, but neither sleeping. As the projection comes. Like, I know what you are thinking, no problem. I don't know what you are thinking, no problem. Know and don't know, problem. If I know it as it is, no problem. If I don't know at all, no problem. Misunderstanding is a problem. If I understand, no problem. If I don't understand, no problem. Misunderstand? Thinking what the other person must be thinking, headache. Are you getting that point, please? Life. Same thing in your deep sleep. When you have gone to sleep for some time, observe your world. What happens to your world? You are totally away from this waking universe. During the period of deep sleep, you are totally away from the waking universe. In between, there is a dream, may or may not come. But again, when you wake up, you come back to this world. Now he says, this world is not real. The world to which you return after your sleep is not real. Because if it is real, it should be there in all three periods of time. In your waking, dream, deep sleep, this world should be there. But in your deep sleep, you are not affected by the waking world. Right or wrong? Then how do I explain this waking world? Now he says, go into your dream, it will be beautiful. In your dream, listen, as long as you are under the spell of the dream, can you ever answer? I told you yesterday, three things. When it started, can you answer? As long as you are dreaming. Where it started, can you answer? You cannot. Why it started? You cannot. If you can give an explanation, you are not dreaming. If you know when it started, after dinner, when you go to sleep, you are not dreaming. Where it started, if you say inside my head, you are not dreaming. These three things you cannot answer as long as you are under the spell of the dream. Right or wrong? Are you getting that point? You cannot answer. But the moment you wake up, what happens? The dream rolls away. Exactly the same way also about this creation. Three things you cannot answer. Waking, why, where, when. Where did this creation begin? You are asking where the space began. You cannot answer the beginning of space in space. When did this creation begin? You cannot answer. Billion years ago, 10 billion, 30 billion, 30 trillion. You cannot answer the beginning of time in time. Why it started? Two stars collided. Why they collided? Big Bang, one thing exploded. What is that one thing? That one thing is creation. That one thing, tiny, tiny particle, where from that came? Why it exploded? A cause will beg a cause. That is why. And understand. Please understand. The moment you wake up, the I who is experiencing the waker, like the I who experienced the dream, the moment he wakes up to the waker, the dream rolls away. The I is experiencing the waker, waking, when he wakes unto himself, the whole thing rolls into one pure awareness. That is why understanding the nature of one's own self is so important. It's all the time consciousness alone is existing. And this creation, it comes under the category of, please, you can't say it is Sat or Asat or Mithya. Three words you take. Sat means which is ever existing. Trikalepi tishtati, ever existing. Can you say this creation is ever existing? Can you say? Ever existing as it is without any change? Can you say? It is continuously changing, and this waking universe has no reality for you in a dream and deep sleep. Can you say therefore it doesn't exist, never exist? If it is non-existent, it will not be available for perception. Are you getting that? If it is totally non-existent, how can you perceive it? What are you talking? If it is ever existent, should not be subject to cancellation. Then what it is? Mithya. Existing, shokalepi tishtati. As long as you see it, it is existing. Listen carefully. Just like rope and a snake. While walking in the darkness, suddenly you see a snake. You jump, you bring the light and put on the light. The snake disappears. There is only a rope. Then you laugh. But the snake that you saw and jumped from, frightened, sweating, shouting, can you say that snake is unreal? If it's totally non-existent, why did you jump? And if it's totally existent, Sat, ever existent, where is it now when you put on the light? Please appreciate. So it is neither Sat, I can't say the snake is real, nor can I say snake is unreal, but it is appearance, mithya, existing as long as I see it. And this mithya srishti, the whole creation comes under that category. You can't say it is real, nor can you say unreal, like your dream. You can't say it is real, nor can you say it is unreal. You can't say this snake is real, nor you can say snake is unreal. How does this apparent creation come? With the play of knowledge and ignorance, Mithya Srushti begins. If you see the rope as it is, no problem. Don't see the rope at all, no problem. Look at the rope, knowledge of the rope. Don't look at the rope, ignorance of the rope. Combine. You see, and when you covered by ignorance, it can be projected. What? It can be a snake from which you can run away. It can be a garland to which you can run. Are you getting that point, please? Appearance. Listen. See, that whole life is how it is known as this adhyasa, superimposition. Whole life. If you think what the other person thinks, no problem. If you don't know at all what the person is thinking, neither you care, then also no problem. But when you think what he must be thinking, this projection is a problem. And projection can be two types. Sometimes you think he is hating you and the person doesn't hate. Sometimes you project he loves you and the person doesn't love you. Pravritti, nivritti. Sometimes you can doubt somebody has stolen when he has not stolen. Sometimes you think is very honest, the fellow is a big thief. Are you getting that point? Every aspect of life, every moment of life, the superimposition, adhyasa goes on working. Appreciate every moment of life. Same thing in deep sleep state. If you know the waker, no problem. Don't know at all in deep sleep, then also no problem. Twilight zone. When you have gone to sleep, not fully awake, not fully asleep, the dream is projected. Knowledge, the waker, covered by the ignorance, dream is projected. Until you go to sleep, you cannot project your dream. Are you getting that point? Ignorance is needed. Same thing also, this creation. Only difference is, in your dream, when it is your individual ignorance, the creation is not individual ignorance. Are you getting that? Your dream is the projection of your individual mind. The creation is not the projection of your individual mind. When the dream is the creation, projection of your individual mind, the creation is not the creation of the individual mind. The creation is the projection of the total mind. That is why when individual ignorance is known as avidya, the total ignorance known as the maya. Are you getting that? When individual ignorance is known as the avidya, the total ignorance is known as the maya. Because the total creation is not your projection. Your dream is your individual projection. Limited mind, limited dream. The snake is 10 feet. How long is the rope? 10 feet. In a 1 feet rope, you can't project a 100 feet snake. Can you? How vast is creation? Infinity. How vast is the substratum? Consciousness. Infinity. Infinity appears to be infinite. Are you getting that point, please? That is why you can, the whole projection, because of this maya, the same, because of the ignorance, the whole thing is projection. Just like the waker appears to be in the dream. The same consciousness, all pervasiveness, because of the ignorance, appears to be the creation. The waking, dream, deep sleep, everything is appearance. That is why, listen carefully, that is why you cannot say, listen, as like a snake, you can't say the snake was there, nor can you say snake is not there. What you see in the snake, karya, in the effect, all these things are in the cause, the karana. The ignorance is the karana. Because of the ignorance, this appearance is. So, just like karana guna karye anuvartate, the quality of the cause flows into the effect. The gold flows into the ornament. The stone flows into the statue. The wood flows into the furniture. Karana guna karya anuvartate. What all you see in karya, it is in karana. That is why karya anumeya sudhiraiva maya. Karya anumeya. This avyakta namni paramesa sakti. This anadi avidya. This beginningless ignorance. When did the ignorance of rope begin? As you are looking down, when did the ignorance of rope begin? You don't know. But the projection is there. Snake is projected. When did the ignorance of your dream ignorance of the waking begin? You don't know. But you are in dream. When did the ignorance of yourself begin? You don't know. It's a part of the total ignorance. Anadi avidya. And it is Paramesha Shakti. It is the power of the totality. Brahma, consciousness, all pervasive. And with the total ignorance, Maya becomes Ishvara. And because of which, we see this creation. And what is this type of creation? You can't say Sat, nor you can say Asat. You can't say this snake is real, nor you can say unreal. Nor you can say Sadasad, sometimes he is not. You can't say that. It is, you can't say it is existing, nor can you say it is non-existent. That is why people get into, that is why the person get into trouble. You can't dismiss it, you can't assert it. You can't dismiss the body, you can't say, you can't hold on to the body. You can't dismiss a thought, you can't hold on to a thought. Because it comes. When it is there, it is real. When it's not there, it's not there. Are you getting that? Every moment we are playing with that. But who you are is ever existent. That is why you cannot understand Maya until you understand yourself. You cannot understand ignorance until you understand yourself. And once you understand yourself, there is no reason to understand Maya. It's such a peculiar subject. That is why he says, Anirvachaniya Rupa. How do you describe this ignorance? Cannot describe. Why? Sannapya sannapi uvayatmikano. Can't say it is Sat. Why? Karyanumeya. You look from the effect. You can't say this snake is real, nor you can say this snake is unreal. You can't say the world is real, you can't say it is unreal. You can't say the body is real, nor you can say unreal. If it is real, where is it in deep sleep? If it is unreal, what is happening now? Your dream, can you say it is unreal? If it is unreal, why are you suffering? If it is real, why is it not lasting? Huh. Are you getting that point, please? So, not Sat, na Asat. Neither can I say it is real, nor I can say it is unreal. Sannapya sannapi ubayatmikano. Neither it is Sat Asad. How can it be together? Sat Asad. Bhinnapya bhinnapi ubayatmikano. I cannot say it is different from the consciousness, all pervasive, Atma, Chetana, awareness. Why? Because when there is only one thing existing, there is nothing other than consciousness, all pervasive. How can anything stand apart from it? Therefore, it cannot be different from it. At the same time, I can't be, it is in it. Because how can ignorance exist in knowledge? How can darkness exist in light? So I can't say it is separate, nor can I say it is one with it. Because there is nothing other than it. Understand? Sannapya sannapi ubayatmikano, shangapya nangapi ubayatmikano. Neither can it is shanga, it is one with the consciousness. Because there is nothing other than it. Nor can I say ananga, it is something totally, never existing. That also is not truth. It is something, it is not with it, it can't be without it. Understand? Without the substratum, without the rope, there cannot be any projection. For a projection to be, a adhisthana is necessary. That is two words you can say. Adhisthana. Adhisthana means substratum. Adhyaropa means superimposition. Without adhisthana, without the substratum, the rope, there cannot be adhyaropa, a superimposition of a snake. A snake is adhyaropa. A snake is known as the superimposition. What is adhyaropa? Adhyaropa means atasmin tadbuddhi. Listen carefully. Two language you can pick up in Sanskrit. Tasmin tadbuddhi jnanam. Tasmin tadbuddhi. In the rope, you see it as a rope, it is knowledge, jnanam. Tasmin tadbuddhi jnanam. Atasmin tadbuddhi. In the rope, you see a snake. It is ignorance, superimposition. If you see things as it is, no problem. You don't see at all, no problem. But if you see and don't see, problem begins. Fully awake, no problem. Fully asleep, no problem. Dream, headache. Who are you? Consciousness all pervasive, no problem. Who are you? Don't know anything in deep sleep state, no problem. Awake but not knowing about myself, problem. Are you getting that? So this is a very peculiar state. Can't say it is real, can't say it is unreal. Can't say the body is real, can't say it is unreal. That is why you have to give that much reality as much as it deserves. It's an appearance. Okay? Just like the snake is an appearance. The dream is an appearance. The creation is an appearance. It does not. Are you getting that? Don't say non-existent. Don't say illusion. It is an appearance. Is there. But it doesn't exist apart from the reality. Now what is that one? Think. Is it a pillar or wood? A pillar or wood? One person says it's a pillar. Okay. Or smart one says wooden pillar. Wooden pillar. All right, I keep the wood, you take the pillar. If you are so smart. Is it wood or pillar? This is Swami, pillar. But is there a pillar without the wood? What is the weight of the pillar? Weight of the wood. There cannot be a pillar without the wood. But there can be wood without the pillar. So pillar is appearance, wood is reality. Are you getting that? So appearance, this is a gold watch. Just think of this is a gold. This is gold chain. This is a gold strap. This is a gold strap. This is strap. This is gold or strap? Golden strap. Don't be too smart. It's neither this is gold or strap. You can't say strap without the gold. What is the weight of the strap? Weight of the gold. Do you pay for the strap or you pay for the gold? When you purchase, do you pay for the strap or pay for the gold? Do you pay for the ornament or pay for the gold? They weigh the gold. 5 grams, 10 grams, 20 grams. So gold is real. Ornament is unreal. Can you say non-existent? Can you say illusion? That is why when people say, oh, Hinduism says, Vedanta says, creation is unreal. Which Vedanta says? That is non-existent. That is illusion. That is, what nonsense. Appearance. As though existing. Listen. As even the rope is existing in and through the snake, but in rope there is no snake. Consciousness is existing in and through the creation. In consciousness there is no creation. The waking mind is in and through the dream, but in waking mind the dream doesn't exist. How beautiful it is. There is no snake without the rope, right or wrong? The rope is in and through the snake, but in rope there is no snake. Even when we are seeing the snake, the rope is existing. Even when you are looking at the snake, the rope is existing. Or else, how the rope will appear when the snake goes away? Even when you consider yourself mortal, you are immortal. Even when you consider yourself unhappiness, you are happiness. Are you getting that point, please? Even when you see the rope, you are the... When you are see the snake, you see there is the rope. Rope is never absent. Your perception is clouded. Same thing. Even if I take myself, I am the body, I the awareness ever existing. Why it is clouded? Because of the ignorance. That is why ignorance goes by knowledge. Knowledge comes with the means of knowledge. All that you have seen, the knowledge, ignorance goes by knowledge. Knowledge comes by means of knowledge. If it is the knowledge of a form, if it is ignorance of a form, it will go by the means of knowledge, eyes. If it is ignorance about a sound, it will come by the means of knowledge using the ear. But who you are is not a sabda, not a sound, not a touch, not a taste, not a smell, not a sight. 5 sense organs redundant. That is why all the sense organs continuously perceiving, but they can't see yourself. They can only see outside. In your presence, the eyes see. In your presence, the ears hear. They cannot see. Therefore, sense organs cannot give you the knowledge of yourself. That is why Shabda Pramana, the words are used. Just like the 10th man is experiencing the 10th man all the time, but doesn't know that the Aptokti, the words of the teacher, you are the 10th man, reveals it, doesn't produce it. So also, the words of the teacher, Tattvamasi, you are it, reveals who you are, doesn't produce who you are. So the words, Sabda, works as the means of knowledge. Are you getting that? That is where the knowledge takes place. But when you are thus aware, when you thus wake up to yourself, as the dream rolls away, when you see yourself who you are, your identity with the body rolls away. The creation doesn't roll away. Why? Creation is not your dream. Are you getting that point? What rolls away? When individual ignorance goes away, what goes away is your identity with the body. Previously, because of my identification with the body, not only I took my body to be myself, but also I consider this body separate from the creation. Are you getting that point? When I am ignorant about myself, not only I take myself to the body, but also I consider my body separate from the Ishvara, totality. Now when I no more identifying with this body, but know that this is, I am using for some time, this body forms the part of the totality. That is why, even when your body is existing, please see how beautiful it is. The whole universe sustains it. As you are sitting down, please see that. As you are sitting down, as you are walking, the entire space holds you. The whole earth holds you. The total fire gives you heat. The total air gives you life. The entire universe is sustaining your body. Do you understand that part? Do you really understand? Do you understand? Your body is cradled, literally held in the lap of the universe, the creation, the whole universe sustaining it. A little air doesn't go isolated, for your breathing. The entire air must blow. Are you getting that? All the air, the whole space. Can you stand apart from the creation? Like, I'll give an example. Other day somebody came to our ashram. Then he said, Swamiji, what do you want to eat? I said, Swami is visiting our place. I said, what do you like to have for the night? No, nothing. I said, don't say nothing. Are you going to starve or what? No, nothing. Whatever is there. I said, whatever is there, of course you'll have. But is there any choice? Will you like to have something? No, just a roti. I want just a, piece of bread. I said, look, whether it's one piece of bread or 20 pieces of bread, the same work is going to go. No, I want only this much of rice. I said, you can't cook this much of rice in 2 minutes. As long as it takes to cook a pot of rice, that long it will take to cook a handful of rice. So you tell what you want. Understand? People think, when I say only this much of rice, as though it is less work. But this much of rice and this much of dal also, same work has to go on. Like, think. A blade of grass needs a drop of water, right? A blade of grass needs a drop of water. But even for that drop of water, the whole universe must participate. The sun must shine. The ocean must evaporate. The cloud must form, must cool down. It should start raining. When the whole world is flooding, the grass lets its drop. Even for are you getting that? Even for a blade of grass to sustain itself, the whole universe must participate. Your hand is cut here. Just a little bit hand cut here. But for the blood to stop, you know that the whole body is participating. The heart must continue to do that. The blood circulation take place. The immune system must get activated. The quality that clots the blood must be activated. You may say this is a tiny cut, but the whole body must participate to heal it. Same thing. For you as an individual to exist, the entire universe participates. So when you appreciate yourself, the creation doesn't run away, the creation doesn't disappear. That is where the theoretician Vedanta, I say, when you see yourself, the whole thing rolls away. Where is the world? Then why are you hungry? There is no world. Then why you want special laddu also? Good food. So during the food, everything is real. Other times, everything is Brahman, right? That is why you become insensitive, stupid. Don't do that. Appreciate as it is. When you see yourself who you are, in your dream, when you wake up, your dream completely rolls away because you are the dream, you are the dreamer. Whereas in this waking world, the creation and the creator is not you. In your dream creation, you are the dream, you are the dreamer. So when you wake up, your dream rolls away. But this creation and creator here is not you. You are part of his dream in totality. So when I see myself, my identification with my body goes away. There is no sense of separation anymore. That is why Ishvara alone is. Called Brahman alone is one consciousness. All called Brahman alone is, or say Ishvara alone is. Ardhanar Ishvara. Purusha Prakriti. Shiva Shakti. Vishnu Lakshmi. It just doesn't matter. Only one thing is existing. There is nothing other than it. So, how does this appearance comes? Abhyaktanamni paramesha shakti. So this ignorance, avidya, the totality, maya, has to be in Brahman. There is no other place other than it. Therefore, Brahma Srita Maya Asti, it is Paramesha Shakti, Ishvara Shakti, Prakruti, Purusha, Prakruti. That is why Ardhanarishvara, Shiva, Parvati, both together. The whole creation is Sarvam Shivamayam. Everything is Ishvara. Nobody stands apart. When you separate your body, are you getting that point, please? When you separate your body from the totality, you suffer. When you separate a drop, listen carefully. When you separate the drop and hold in your hand, what do you call it? A drop. The same drop in the world, inside the ocean is what? Drop or ocean? Listen, please. Please touch me. Suppose I said touch me. What shall you touch? Huh? Anywhere? Anywhere? Suppose you touch me also here. Here, huh? Touch me here. Are you touching me or no? You are touching me. Suppose this hair falls away here. Just I am gone. But this hair has fallen here. Can you say, I am touching Swamiji now? What do you touch now? Hair. You are touching a? Just you are touching a hair. But when it is here, don't touch me. Are you getting that point, please? How separated, it is a hair. One with me, it is me. Ayyo. Separated is a drop. One with the ocean, ocean. Separated, you are human being. One with the Ishvara. Oh. It's so beautiful. Ignorance separates us. Not knowing myself, I consider myself separate from the creation. It's so beautiful. That is why Shivam Sundaram, Satyam, Shivam and Sundaram is so beautiful. The whole creation. Auspicious, ever existing, absolute beauty. Oneness. And his appearance because of the Paramesha Shakti. So now think, this Shakti, this Maya, is he there to bother us? The mummy. How can mummy torture you? Are you getting that point? The mother tortures you or you are ignorant? Are you getting that? Your sense of separation tortures you. The body tortures you or you consider yourself tortured by the body. In fact, if you look at it, you think for yourself. Body torturing you or you are torturing the body? Be honest. Sense organs torture you or you torture the sense organ? Object is pulling you or you are getting tempted by the object? Think. Just think. Your whole language will change in life. You cannot blame the creation. Nothing tortures you. Nothing is meant to. How can, that is, how in the God's creation so much of pain? What are you talking? There is no pain. Change is inevitable. You say, I don't want to grow old. Who are you? Body is growing old. Why do you think you are growing old? Why do you think you are growing old? You are ageless, deathless. Body is growing old. Body shall grow, whether you like it or not. Your trouble is, up to 16, I don't mind growing. And after 16, freeze. Wonderful. So the day you are born, suppose you say, I don't want to grow. All right, hang around there as a one day old baby. Will you like to be? Anybody? No. No. How can you be so like, I want to grow up. When you are 5-year-old, how do you say? You want to grow quicker, So pull and push and, as much as you try to big and all that. So desperate to grow. After 35, what happens to you? Oh, the wrinkles have started. Oh, the hair is falling. And the tooth is... Why are you worried? You are so desperate to grow. So restless to grow. Understand? That is why you suffer. So this Shakti, Paramesha Shakti, Anadi Avidya, and also Karyanumeya, only from the effect you can see. Why did this? Only from the dream you can understand there is ignorance of the waking. Or else you will not know, because ignorance doesn't exist as such. From the creation, if you appreciate, you will know that this is neither Sat nor Asat, but an appearance. For the appearance to be, knowledge must be covered by ignorance. Like the rope must be covered by ignorance. For the snake to appear, consciousness with ignorance, Maya, appearance, whole universe. That is why you can see how your projections torture you. You project happiness in something, you are affected. Somebody doesn't project, doesn't get attracted. That is why human beings completely differ from each person. Each person differs from each person. The same place where you see torture, somebody sees bliss. The place where you see pain, somebody sees pleasure or nothing. There is no pain, no pleasure. That is why comes the requirement, understanding yourself. Anyway, so this creation, therefore, can I say Sat or Asat? Cannot. Separate or inseparable? Nothing. So same thing also, Maya, ignorance. Okay? I've been told this, now he says. Read the next verse. Suddhadvaya Brahma Vibodhanasya Sarpa Brahmo Rajju Vivekato Yatha Rajastamasattvamiti Prasiddha Gunastadiya Prathite Swakari Suddhadvaya Brahma Vidobodha Suddhadvaya Brahma Vibodhanasya Sarpa Brahmo Rajju Vivekato Yatha Rajastamasattvamiti Prasiddha Gunastadiya Prathite Swakari. See that? Do you understand all these things very clearly? That is why beautifully Shankara says, no, Karyanumeya Sudhiyaiva Maya. Sudhiya eva. Sudhiya type of thinking, you can see the truth of yourself and understand what ignorance is. Because in reality, ignorance doesn't exist. I told you yesterday, no, Yama Sa Maya, that which is not there. It brought in to explain the creation. Remember that story. The rich man with 17 elephants. Okay? I'll tell you. This Maya, ignorance is brought in to explain. In reality, there is only consciousness. All these appearances doesn't make any difference. It only brought in to explain. Like there was a rich man who had 17 elephants and so many other things, 3 children. When he died, he left behind a will that my property should be equally divided between 3 children, among 3 children. But the 17 elephants, also they should take, but the eldest one should get half of it. The second one, 1/3 of it. The third one, 1/9 of it. the father is dead. 17 elephants. Now divide. Half of it, the eldest should take. Half of 17, how many? 8.5. So 16, 8 elephants, one elephant must be caught half. Now what nonsense. It's like killing one. 1/3 of it, the second son should take. 1/3 means what? Now 17, 1/3 is 5, 5, 5, 15 gone. 2 are to be caught. 1/9 means what? Only 2 he gets, others are to be caught. What a headache. 1/9. Only one elephant you will get. They don't know what to do. Definitely father did not want the elephants to be killed. But they are worried now. Father, before death a problem, after death also a headache. Because you don't know how to divide the property. The whole village also, the village heads also, they sat down to solve the riddle. Nobody could do it. Story goes, the minister of the country passing by on his elephant. And he saw so many people are there. He is not rushing past in a speedy car. Elephant, he can't rush. Slowly going. He stopped. What is going on? He heard the whole story. He was intelligent minister of those days. So, he said, all right, take my elephant. So, 17 plus 1, how much? 18. Half of it, the eldest one should take. Half of 18 is 9. He took. 1/3 of 18 is 6. The second son got 6. 1/9 of 18 is 2. The third son got 2. 9 plus 6, 15. 15 plus 2, 17. Elephant gone. Minister took his elephant and went away. So he gave the elephant to solve the problem. When the problem is solved, he took the elephant and went away. You bring in Maya to solve the riddle. Once the riddle is solved, what Maya? There is only one Brahman. Only one consciousness. Ishwar alone is existing. What is a God and me? Nonsense. God and. There is no God and. He alone. Are you getting that? Ishwar alone. Like that consciousness. He just brought it. And it explains a lot of things. Just like the ignorance, because of the ignorance, the dream comes. And all that you see in the creation, we attribute it to the ignorance alone. Because in Brahman, Nirguna Brahma. Brahma is, Chaitanya consciousness is Nirguna. If you see any guna in the creation, it is not in the Brahman, it is only in the Maya. That is why Triguna Para. Triguna Maya. What is Triguna? Sattva, Raja, Tamo Gunatmika. Sattva, Raja, Tamo Gunatmika, Maya. Three things are there. In this, Rajas Tamas Sattvamiti Prasiddha Gunastadiya Pratite Swakari. So these three gunas, because in the creation we see three things. Sattva, Rajas, Tamas. Explanation will come more elaborate later on. But for the timing, Sattva means where there is knowledge. Rajas, activity, agitation, restlessness, all that. Tamas is sleep and sleepiness. Just like you see three types of creation in this world. Sattvik, people also Sattvik, Rajasic, Tamasic. Even gods are also Sattvic God, Rajasic God, Tamasic God. Even in the divinity, because divinity, the God includes everything. Just like in a human being, you have a Sattvic Purusha. Sattva. Sattva Pradhan, how will you look? Sattva means meditation. Sattva. Rajasic, how will it look? Little activity. Tamasic, the fellow will be, Tamasic fellow means what? With a sword and, torturing everybody and destroying everybody. Tamasic person. You will make a dark color, black one. Sattvic means you make pure white, beautiful. That is why Saraswati, everything white. Shuklambara dharam Vishnum, Shuklambara. Ya Sweta Padmasana, Ya Veena Varadanna Manditakara, Ya Shukla Vastra Vrta. Everything, Shukla Vastra, pure white, white lotus, white clothes, everything, white swan, everything white. Sattvic, Sattva. Rajasic is little reddish color. Tamasic is dark, Bhayangara. Birds of same feather will flock together. If you are a very sattvic person, what type of things you like? Sattvic things you like. If your mind is rajasic, you like rajasic. If your mind is tamasic, you like tamasic. It's all under the spell of ignorance. Once you are aware of yourself, you are comfortable with sattva, comfortable with rajas, comfortable with tamas. It doesn't matter. Sattvic food, banana and milk. Begin with all in ignorance, this is okay. But once you are wise, when you know yourself, you don't care about it. Do you know why? Sattvic food is what? Banana and milk, right? Suppose you overeat. Is it sattvic or tamasic? Are you getting that? If you eat banana, but a dozen of banana, 1 dozen. Ooh. Milk, you are very sattvic. 1 liter, 2 liters milk you drink. Gas. Can't go. Like a python, you lie down in one place. Becomes tamasic. What is tamasic food? Pickle. Stinking. Some old food. You are hungry, you take a little bit. Somehow to sustain yourself. Gives you tremendous power. Sattvic. It's not what you eat, it is how much you eat. Poison taken in right amount, medicine. Medicine taken in overdose, poison. So sattvic is good or rajasic is good or tamasic is good? How can you say good or bad? Because same mummy, same mother, no. Sometimes mother is smiling and loving. Sometimes mother is, another day, But mommy, no. And when the mother is angry with you, to destroy you or to correct you? Who hates you? One who loves you hates you. Can you believe that? Why do you hate somebody? Because I love somebody. I want to do it in a particular way. That's why I say, don't do this. Why I'm getting angry? Because I love you. Suppose I don't love you, I won't care. You are doing it, let him do. How does it matter? Only if you care for somebody, you point out the mistake. If you don't care for somebody, will you point out the mistake? On the roadside when you are going, some fellow is jumping, running. Will you say, why are you jumping, why are you running? No. Let him do. Because it's nothing to do with you. But in your child is hanging around, hey, don't do this. Why? You don't want him to be a wayward rascal. So when you point out somebody's mistake, that's a sign of love. But whoever is recipient, one who thinks his mistake is pointed out, he thinks everybody is torturing him. You don't understand. Ishwar. Okay, so this ignorance, how does it go? Please understand. Suddhvadoyo brahma vibodhanasya. Suddha advaya brahma vibodhanasya. This ignorance goes away by understanding being yourself. Suddha advaya brahma vibodha. Understanding yourself. Vibodhanasya. Vibodhena nasyati. Brahma bodhena nasyati. This ignorance goes away when you understand yourself as Suddha. Suddhoham, Buddhoham, Advayoham, Aham Brahmasmi, Aham Brahma, Suddha. All words meaning one and the same. Pure awareness. When you see that, there is no ignorance. When ignorance is gone, Listen, when ignorance is gone, listen carefully. When the ignorance is gone, your identity drops away. Your body doesn't disappear. Why? Because your body is not your creation. Are you getting that point? Like, see, there are two examples. When you see the rope, the snake goes away. Goes away once for all. Right? Goes away once for all. Sky is blue or sky has a color? What is truth? Truth is sky has no color. But even after your ignorance goes, the color goes away or stays? Color goes away. Huh? The color stays. But does it affect you anymore? Earth is flat or round? For the appearance it is flat. In knowledge, round. Now do you walk on round earth or flat earth? So even after your knowledge, the flatness doesn't disappear. Are you getting that point, please? Appreciate. You are walking on the road. Okay? And there is a little puddle. And you thought it was a green, and there is a mush, green mush, green thing, cover. It's a green coverage. And you thought it's lovely grass. And you put your foot on this. What happens? Poop. Your leg goes in. When your leg goes in, what do? Stay there, huh? Yeah. Immediately you take back. When you take back, immediately it covers again. But do you lose sight of water? Once you have seen it, even if it is covered, you now know it is there, right? Now suppose you into a person, suddenly you discover the fellow is very angry. While interacting, suddenly discover, my God, the mood overtakes, very moody and very angry. Now after some time the person is smiling, but do you forget that anger behind it? What do you say? Oh, the bomb is waiting. It may explode any time. Now it is only covered for some time. That is why people can't believe you. Once you show your anger, your hatred, your jealousy, and is really Vayangara, people can't forget it. Because after that you are covering it up with nicety. Very sweet, very kind, very nice. But the person who has experienced that explosion from you can't forget it. That is why average person gets affected. When you are totally aware, you ignore it. You can't forget, but you ignore it. Just because one day he angry, that doesn't mean always angry. Just because one day she reacted, that doesn't mean every day she will react. With that faith you work on. With that faith you work on. But when the person behaves again, accept it. It's all right. That is where your coolness, you understand, your total acceptance comes. Because, that is how ordinary person behaves. It covers up again. But inside, possibilities are there. Appreciate. Anyway, when you see the rope, the snake goes away. When you see the consciousness, the whole world runs away. No, it is like Akas. There are two types of superimposition. One is a type where if you see the adhisthana, if you see the substratum, like you see the rope, the snake goes once for all. Another type of superimposition is, you see that the sky is not blue. You know the sky is not blue, but the blueness continues. But that doesn't affect you. Creation is like that, the second type, where you see yourself who you are, but the body does not disappear. Body continues, but no more affects you. Creation continues, but doesn't affect you. That is why two types of thing. Remember, one is perception, other is knowledge. Write down these two words and think over it. Perception, knowledge. I'll explain it. Please think. Perception. Go through. Perception is earth is flat. What is your perception? Your eyes shall see flat earth or round earth? Eyes shall see flat. What is your knowledge? Earth is round. Now, because of your perception of, listen, because of your perception of flat earth, the knowledge that is round, does it go away? Does it go away? Does it get affected? No. Achha. Because of your knowledge that the earth is round, do you perceive flat earth or round earth? Flat earth. So your knowledge doesn't change your perception. Are you getting? Very important. Your knowledge does not change your perception, but your perception doesn't affect your knowledge. Are you getting that? Your perception doesn't affect your knowledge. Little twinkle, twinkle, little star. Twinkle, twinkle, little star. When you say twinkle, twinkle, little star, what type of star you are perceiving? For your perception, stars are twinkle, twinkle, little one. Your perception. What is your knowledge? Stars are huge. Okay? So because of your knowledge, do you start seeing stars? Big stars? Because of your knowledge, you don't see big. Your perception does not change. But because you perceive small stars, your knowledge is affected. Are you getting that? What is your perception? Sun is rising or steady? Sun is moving or steady? What is your perception? Sun is moving. What is your knowledge? Sun never moves. Now because of your knowledge, perception is changing. Achha, because of your perception, knowledge is affected. What is your perception? Earth is steady or earth is moving? Earth is steady. What is the knowledge? Earth is moving. Now because of your knowledge, do you start moving? Or because of your perception, does knowledge get affected? Are you getting that point? So many examples I have given you. Now come. Because of your knowledge that I am the Brahman consciousness, this I, the word. Previously I was taking I means body. Now I know I means the Brahman, the awareness. Now because of your perception of a body, will the knowledge get affected? Now because of your knowledge, will the body change? Body continues to be mortal. But the mortality of the body doesn't affect the immortality. Neither because you see you are immortal, therefore body also become immortal. Body continues. Are you getting that? This is known as the Jivan Mukti Avastha. Because of your perception that the thought changes, knowledge that I am changeless, unaffected. Because of your knowledge that I am changeless, nothing changes in the thought. Thoughts continue to change. Are you getting that? This is known as liberation. Suddenly don't say, world disappears, body disappears, mano nasa, mind is gone, ahankara nasa, I is gone, he doesn't see anything, anybody. Who said this madness, insanity? If after your knowledge everything disappears, there shall be sampradaya hani. There will be no Guru Shishya Parampara, Parampara Nasa. There will be no teaching. Why? Whoever understands disappears, no? No. Beautiful. So, when you see Suddha Bodha Vivyo, Suddha Brahma Vibodhanasya Sarpa Brahmo Rajju Vivekato Yatha Yatha Rajju Vivekataha Sarpa Brahma Nasyati. Ajibin, when you see the rope, the snake disappears. Same way, when you see yourself who you are, ignorance disappears. Ignorance disappears. But the difference is, when the rope goes never to come back again, your body continues never to affect you again. Body continues, but doesn't affect you again. Body continues, thoughts continue, creation continues, but doesn't affect you again because you see yourself as you are. Awareness. Aham Brahmasmi. And then it has got three gunas. Now having said guna, having now telling it, now it talks about the Maya. It has got three guna. Rajas tamasattvamiti prasiddha gunastadiya prathite swakari. And you see the karya, the effect in this creation, which is three expressions. Sattva, knowledge aspect; Rajas, activity aspect; Tamas, existence aspect is there. And these three, what are they? How is it? Read the next verse. Vikshepa Sakti Rajasa Kriyatmika Yata Pravrutti Prasruta Purani Ragadovasya Prabhavanti Nityam Dukkadayo ye manaso vikara Kama krodha lobha dambhadishuya ahankareshya matsaraddhyastu ghora dharmayate rajasapum pravrittihi yasmadesa tad rajobandha hetu. Now he says the rajas. The rajas activity, what is the rajoguna? So, when the sattva pradhan like in knowledge takes place and you are free. In rajoguna, we shall see the sattva will come later on. Now he brings a rajoguna. What is this? Vikshepa Shakti Rajasa Kriyatmika. Vikshepa Shakti. When the rajas is there, agitation, projection possible. In other words, whenever there is projection, agitation in you, that time rajas is active. Every person has the three gunas. Sattva guna, rajo guna, tamo guna. That is why you shall see certain times, for no reason you are very peaceful. Certain days, for no reason, you are very peaceful. Very nice, very kind. Certain other days, for no reason, restless. Rajaso. For certain days, either sleepy or sleeping. Certain days, in a day, sometimes you are bright, sometimes you are agitated, sometimes you are sleepy. In 1 hour, 3 moods can pass. In 5 minutes, you can have just like weather changing. Your mental weather continuously changing. Now the fellow was talking so nicely. Now he's shouting. Have you not seen people talking to you? Just now they'll be talking nicely. Then suddenly they break down. Now suddenly breakdown is over, after some time very, very quiet. Moods. Unconscious submission to the thoughts and moods are various kinds. Please understand. moods are like this weather. How is the beautiful morning today? So nice. Did you organize? Anybody? Put some clouds on the top, man. Tired of sunlight. Put some clouds. Eh? It's a beautiful morning. Calm, done. The sun is yet to come up. It's already 8 o'clock, but it looks like, ooh, so beautiful. As you walk out of the class, go to your left side, you see the lovely roses. Sattvic. Such fragrance. All these white flowers everywhere. Ah, so very nice. Then you thought it is so beautiful garden, you go to a corner and there is that garbage dump. Lovely smell. Huh? Sit down there for a pranayama. Take a deep breath. Will you? No. You run. Why do you run away? Tamas. Just an example. Everybody has these moods. Dominantly, so don't brand yourself, I'm a sattvic, I'm a rajasic, I'm a tamasic. Moods will come and go. Just like the season comes and goes. Does the season affect the space? When the rain comes, the space is drenched, space is wet. When the snow falls, does the space freeze? In the spring breeze, does the space blossom? Space remains unaffected. Yourself, the awareness. Gunatita, sattva, rajas, tamas, all the gunas are there. But gunatita sauchyate, one who sees himself is gunatita. He is not affected by the gunas. Uses the guna. You can use your sattva, use your rajas, use your tamas. Like guna. Guna means what? Guna means quality. Guna also means rope. Guna also is rope. Does a rope tie you down? Or you get yourself tied down? Rope doesn't tie you down. You get yourself tied. The rope is lying down. Does it tie you down? You get yourself tied down by the rope. Exactly. Gunas do not tie you down. Gunas are gunas. You get yourself tied down. You come under the spell. Gunas do not cast a spell. Listen carefully. Gunas do not cast a spell. You come under the spell. Listen. Sky is cloudy. Is it casting a spell on you? Darkness comes. Does it necessarily mean therefore sleep comes? Some people can succumb to that. Darkness comes. Oh, it is dark now. Oh. But you can completely go against it. Right or wrong? Just because daytime comes, everybody is awake. Daylight comes. That doesn't mean you are awake. You can be still sleeping. Depends on you. Same thing, your moods inside. Are you getting that point, please? Animals will come under the spell of it. Nature will come under the spell of it. Human being, you fight out everything because you are a conscious entity. Are you getting that point, please? Therefore, you make use of sattva, make use of rajas, make use of tamas. When in ignorance, you are under the spell of the gunas. In knowledge, you use the gunas. Are you getting that? In ignorance, you are under the spell of the gunas. In knowledge, you use the guna. Which one is good one? Guna is good or you are good? Are you getting that? If you know how to use the guna, Even tamas also is wonderful. Why? To sleep, you need some tamas. Suppose your mind is always sattvic, always up. What type of life it will be? Will go mad in 2 days. You need to be, when sleep must come, sleep off. Sleeping, your sleeping is one thing, and sleep overtaking you is another. When you sleep, you enjoy. When sleep overtakes you, it affects your activity. That is a tamasic fellow means you are waste. Tamasic means laziness is overtaking. I don't have to describe. It will coming in such beautiful description, you will identify with it. Now the Rajasic, he says, Vikshepa Shakti. It is the one. Vikshepa Shakti Rajasakriyatmika Yata Pravrutti Prasuta Purani. The whole creation has come from it. Because of the Rajas Guna of the Maya, the whole appearance is existing. That is why, then Ragadayasya Prabhavanti Nitya. Ragadayah Nitya Prabhavanti. Raga Dvesha. I don't like it, I like it, I like it, I don't like it. Who does it? Objects project it or you projecting? Your like, and listen carefully. Your like and dislike, you project or objects project? I don't like curd rice, I don't like curd rice. Did curd rice instill it in you? I don't like sambar rice. I don't like bread. Who says that? Did bread teach you or you hate the bread? Do the object, are you getting that point? Do the object, do they teach you a habit or you make a habit out of the object? Are you getting that? Do not blame the world. Ragadaya, these likes and dislikes you create. And that time, that we call time, that time we shall say it is Rajas Pravrit. Rajas, you are under the spell of Rajas. Dukkadayo ye manaso vikara. Manasaha vikara. Modifications of the mind. What are they? Dukkadaya. Dukkha, agitation. I to give you the dukkha. What is the dukkha? He gives you the list of it. Kama, krodha, lobha, dambhadi, asuya, ahankara iti, mascharadi, ghora. These are the things. These are the ones which gives you dukkha. We'll see in the afternoon more elaborately. What are they? Kama, passion. Krodha, anger. Lobha, greed. Dambha, arrogance. Asuya, jealousy. Ahankara, egoness, that ego, that I do and all that, ahankara, arrogance. Iti mascharaadhyastu ghora. Maschara means same, ignorance again. All these different emotions brings you dukkha. Listen carefully. When you are greedy, who is unhappy? Gold or you? When you are jealous of somebody, who is unhappy? The person whom you are jealous of or you? Are you getting that? Any wrong emotion punishes you first before the other person knows. Just like sickness. When you are sick, before others are affected, you are affected. In any of these moods, before others are affected, you are affected. Of course, others get affected by your stupid mood. Because, affected means what? What to do? Suppose there is a driver and you have given yourself to the driver that he shall drive you around. But the driver is in a mood. What do? He doesn't enjoy the driving. Always in a wrong mood. Fighting with everybody, fighting with everybody. What is it? Why this fellow is behaving like that? So suppose you have given your life to somebody. Think. Just like you give your life to the driver and the driver is in a wrong mood. You don't enjoy the driving. You have given your life to somebody. And most of the time we give our life to somebody. Are you getting that? Your life is not your life most of the time. What they are cooking in the kitchen, do you have a choice? How the person is going to serve you, do you have a choice? When you go and take an auto rickshaw, how the auto rickshaw fellow will behave, do you have a choice? You have given yourself to a guru or a teacher or somebody. How the fool or wise man is going to behave, do you have a choice? You are married to somebody or living with somebody. How the partner is going to behave, do you have a choice? You want to live with a man or woman. How she is going to behave, do you have a choice? By chance, so whenever you are giving yourself to somebody or something, if that person goes crazy, your life goes crazy. Suppose you are here. Now I am always angry. I am always jealous. I am always full of moods. I am always throwing tantrums. How will you like? In one moment you will disappear. One moment. Now therefore think for yourself. Ask yourself a question. Are you a person throwing tantrums? You don't like other people throwing tantrums, no? Do you like it? Do you like other person being angry, hateful, jealous? No? Then why are you like that? Somehow people don't think like that. Please. So instead of giving yourself to somebody, this is where the sanity comes. Instead of giving yourself up to somebody's mood, now you are now looking at yourself. Am I given to mood inside myself? No. You are the master of your life. Because let the others be angry, let others be upset, let others be stupid. It makes no difference to me because I do not come under the spell. Are you getting that? When you are free from moods, are you getting that? When you are free from moods, nobody can touch you. Why? To touch you, they must create a mood in you. But you are beyond it. You don't allow yourself to come under a mood. Even if somebody humiliates you, you don't care. Hey, you are a rascal. Maybe, who knows? Am I sure of yours? That's why you must be sure of yourself. That is why Brahma Vidya. When you are totally happy with yourself, because Priyatamo Yataha, you love yourself. Everybody loves himself. Object of love is source of happiness. So I am the source of happiness. Since I am happiness, I love myself. So I am happiness, I am love, I am freedom, I am everything. Who can touch you in life? Your own moods inside doesn't touch. What to talk about somebody's mood? It doesn't matter. By chance somebody is like that, that is how the person is. Allow the person to go through his moods. Just like now the cloud comes, you hold an umbrella and walk. Now the rain comes, you hold another umbrella, walk. Now the very hot, put on the umbrella and walk. Or put on AC and walk. You use it. But don't say, rain will not come, summer will not come, spring will not come. Like that. Like seasons will come. But you know how to live in different seasons. Same thing people. Their minds will change. Their moods will change. You must know how to deal with that. You want to deal with other people's moods? Learn to deal with your own mood. When you don't have any moods, and when you have moods, you know how to handle it. I am the happiness absolute. These are Maya, Tatkarya, Satto Guna, Rajo Guna, Tamo Guna. In Rajas, Vikshepa. So when the Vikshepa comes, agitation comes. Rajas is active. All right. Sleep comes. Okay, Tamas is active. Now I'm so capable of understanding. Swamiji, whatever you say, I grasp it. Touch like that. Sattvic. No problem. Some other days, like that. Depends. But you don't condemn yourself to that. We shall see more of it in the afternoon. Please close your eyes. It's very beautiful. The tamas, another thing. When it comes up, again you'll know. Abba, it's describing only about me. You'll see that. Close your eyes, please.